Greetings, I'm CrossKnights, and this is Bleed 2. Oh my, someone's observing me. One or two things about Bleed 2. One, it's a side-scrolling action platformer that's really fun, very action-based. It is not a long game. You can beat it in an hour. However, I have already gotten 6 hours out of it because there are other difficulty settings that have you unlock more objects that you can go back and play the game with. You can improve your score. There's challenge mode. There's an arcade mode where you have to beat everything in one life, which is crazy. I've never even tried that one. And there is a co-op mode that only has local co-op, but the co-op mode is amazingly fun. And it feels like the game is kind of meant to be played on co-op, so if you want a quick little game to play with someone who's good at action games, because it does get a little tricky, I would definitely recommend getting this. It's only $10, and it came out somewhat recently. I played Bleed 1 a few years ago. The entire Let's Play is up. The story of Bleed 2 continues the story of Bleed 1. I say story, but it's barely more complicated than a Kidnap the Princess story. It is not a Kidnap the Princess story, but it's about as complicated as that. So, they make some subtle references to things that happen in Bleed 1. It doesn't actually matter, though. You don't need to watch my entire LP of it or play the whole game in order to understand what's happening here. But you might want to, for full context. I also recommended, the PC controls, the mouse and keyboard for the first Bleed game, because I just couldn't, it didn't make sense to me with the controller, and I don't know why. I don't know if they changed anything. I have to go back and play Bleed 1. But, the controller controls work great. I don't know if it was me that changed or the game that changed, but yeah, use a controller. It's an unconventional control scheme, to be sure, but it works. So I'm just going to play on normal, even though I've beaten the game on very hard. I just want to show the gameplay. I don't want to, be too stressed out about it. I guess I could play on a harder, but meh. Alright. So yeah, you use the left thumbstick to move around. Nothing too crazy there. However, you use right trigger to jump. It's not like you use X to jump. That's the first thing that's not conventional. Someone's attacking my city. You use the right thumbstick while using the left thumbstick to shoot. So depending on what direction you're holding the thumbstick, that's the direction that you shoot. Now, they haven't told me yet, but there's a triple jump system, but it's not just triple jumping, it's also dodging. And I don't know why I'm waiting for them to tell me things, because I've already beaten the game repeatedly. But there's also a deflect system, where you tap the thumbstick and you'll use your katana to deflect things back at people. Now, one of the issues with the first game was that they gave you a whole bunch of weapons, and the best weapon was your default weapon, which is ridiculous. They kind of fixed that issue in this game by only starting you off with your one weapon. There's no crap. So, in order to get other weapons, there is, wait a second. Bam! The only way to kill that enemy is to deflect. He's invincible otherwise. It's a tutorial, you see. The only way to get other weapons is to beat the game first, which I'm fine with, because again, this is the best weapon that I'm using currently. Now, it's a little bit different than what I'm saying, because there are two weapons that you can have also. You just have to load them out. But I've never seen any reason to really use them, except there's one specific situation where it makes sense to use the katana. But if you switch to pistols, you can't deflect things. However, you can shoot in two directions at once. Now, the problem with this is that you're only... The other one, you're shooting both of your pistols forward. This one, you're only shooting once. So, you're doing less damage in whatever direction you're shooting, is what I'm saying. And then there's the katana, which would be great if it did more damage than the pistol, but it doesn't. Also, there's slowdown, just like in the first game, so you can slow down time, really wreck someone's day. And you can deflect when you have the katana out. But again, there's not a lot of reason to. Take that. So yeah, I usually just use the pistols. Sometimes if I want to be cute, I'll whip out the katana, but there's no reason for me to use, as they call them, the akimbo pistols. If they did the same amount of damage both ways, of course you'd use them. And it would make sense, because then you'd be doing less damage from the front, but it's not how it is. Also, taunting, very important, because, you know, sometimes you gotta declare victory, you know? So I can only deflect these little pink bolts. They call them purple in the thing. Oh, also if an enemy is the color, you can deflect the enemy. Now on 2-player, the second player will only be able to deflect yellow. So you see how like playing on co-op almost seems like it's the way you're supposed to play, because then you have players that can deflect both type of shots, and you can defend each other, and it adds a lot of utility. Boom. But you know, it's still pretty great. Still great. There's also other characters that, like, certain characters can deflect both types of shots, but they have weaknesses in other areas. Oh dear. Here. But you don't have to deflect. A lot of times you don't have to deflect. You can choose to dodge. It's up to you. But deflecting back at bosses, for example, does extra damage. There's a style meter, which basically gets filled up by hitting people without getting hit. This is what that's all about. There. Also being a stone-cold badass. There. And also, so, I mean, I guess this first episode I'm just going to be gushing about the game. But, oh dear. Have to dodge that because it was yellow. The difficulties are done correctly. And on a recent Waiting Queue podcast, I mentioned that, like, I don't like difficulty when it's just, like, everything does more damage. No, they actually have the bosses do things that they don't do on normal mode. There's more shots, it takes more skill to dodge. I'm not even sure that they do more damage. There's just more things. And it just works well. B. The first time I played this game, I got a C on every single stage. And I've only gotten an A once, ever. So, you know. You gotta beat things quickly, you can't die. Yeah, and it's, you know, if you don't get hit, it's even higher. And I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. Don't die, don't get hit, then you can get a higher rank. And we're off.
The enemy arrived without warning, carving a trail of darkness and despair across the globe. For days, we called our hero for help. Some even began to lose hope. But Ren, the greatest hero of all time, has finally risen to defend us. At last, our enemy is forced to flee. At last, they hold fear in their hearts. But fear is not enough, and Ren is in pursuit. We will keep you updated through every moment of the action. Stay tuned!
If you play the first game, you might realize it's a little bit ridiculous that she's considered the greatest hero of all time. But, you know, that's just the state of things. There. Alright, so we're on the highway now. Looks like we're on some type of freight train. I've been hit already. I should just give up any dreams of ever getting an S rank. In order to do that, I think you need to play the entire stage very quickly and not get hit. There appears to be a helicopter in the background. It's a little bit worrying. Also, these 80s-ass dressed cats are a concern. Are there more cats in the... Oh god, they're flying the cockpit. Yes, they're flying... They're just flying the cockpit, not the actual... Oh god. Whatever. Shooty, shooty, shoot face. Uh-oh. There we are. Whoa! Almost got straight on hit by a missile. Alright. Shot the missile out of the sky. Gotcha. Those aren't gonna hit me, right? No, I'm good. Whoa! Now, on 2-player, it's possible for the second player to actually run up and deflect the helicopter there. Though, I've never been able to pull that off. Haha! Sorry, cats, you dead. Currently have an S ranking in style, which is nice. Yeah. It's basically, you get a score, and then based on the grades for each category, there's multipliers, so your score could go down or up depending on how you did specifically on each one. And if I want to get a good time score, I shouldn't be, like, lollygagging. What? Alright. Now, you might notice who's piloting this, this truck. It is the, oh god. I just got done crushed. The guy who's piloting the truck is from the first game. Now I just deflected that little panel in the truck so it didn't go up and crush me again. Laser dodged. Truck destroyed. Get out of here. Haha. Haha. You guys also get out of here. Also, so the way the slowdown works, you see that orange bar. You can slow down, like you hold slow down, the bar gets depleted, and then you let it go, it charges back up. If you let it get fully depleted, however, there will be a time that you need to wait before you can use it again. So it is much better to let go of the bar beforehand. Someone just launched from that ship. Looks like that mysterious woman from the intro. Uh-oh. Trying to throw trucks at me. Well, she appears to be completely protected from damage. Looks like missiles have hit her. Okay! He's back. He's the one who just shot the missiles. They're pink. That means I can deflect them. Ooh. Target locked. Alright. So I have to wait for him to take down the shield, essentially. Oh my. Oh my. There we go. It looks like I protect the truck, I guess. That's how it determines whether you can fire. I never realized that before. What? Damn it. I don't know how I was supposed to aim, or I don't know how I was supposed to dodge that. Alright. Haha. Stage 2 complete. A time. Alright. I'm getting an A, boys. Again, never have gotten an S. You might be able to get an S if you get 2 S's. I'm not sure. Because it seems to round up, because I gotta be there and I still get an A. I'm not sure, though.
Driven to desperation, the enemy leader, Valentine, emerged to battle our hero. Some think she may have eventually prevailed, if not for that blonde guy's assistance. Why is he helping Ren? Is it a desperate bid for redemption? Well, nothing he can ever do will make the world forgive him. Nothing! Regardless, they seem to have joined forces and are pursuing the enemy into the sky. Don't touch that dial!
Alright, the chase is on. Oh, I forgot that I still had the katana. Let's switch that out. I think it's the last stage I'm going to do this episode. I figure like 3... I'm going to try to beat this in 3 episodes, basically, I think. I want to try to record it all at once, though, and get it out. So, the other 2 episodes, hopefully early on my Patreon. I don't want to completely promise that, because what if I don't get to edit them all? But the other 2 should at least be out earlier, I hope. Even if it's not a lot earlier. But that's what I'm going to try, anyway. I am done with work for the month. I'm hoping to upload this the same day that I recorded. There. Because this game, the only reason I know about this game, and I used to be way more connected in, like, the indie game world than I am now, but someone on my Bleed 1 video just posted a comment that said Bleed 2. They didn't say play Bleed 2, they just said Bleed 2. And I was like, wait, what? And I looked it up and there's a Bleed 2. And I was like, I need this in my life now, especially after looking at the trailer, and it looked like the gameplay was way more polished, and it is. It's just this. I do need to play the first one again just to see how it compares, but it's just I had a lot more fun with this game than I did with Bleed 1, and I liked Bleed 1. It's just they just boiled down the mechanics and just refined them all. Also, you'll notice that what I'm riding is the truck of that blonde guy. The one that helped me out and also tried to kill me initially. We have a history, let's just say. No need to talk about the past, though. Be docking. Oh! A samurai has appeared. Ah. I'm the better samurai. On 2-player mode, you can deflect that shot also, but not on 1-player mode. Good. Stand and fight. Almost got him. He's deflecting all of my shots. If I wait for the right moment. There we are. Good. Now, on very hard mode, he not only deflects, but reflects your shots. And it makes that part where he's reflecting very dangerous, because you can die almost instantly if all your shots come back at you. Haha! Just wanted to finish him off coolly. Boom! Blonde guy is still fighting with me. Now, I'm at half health. I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't get my first death here. Here. But you have infinite lives. Essentially, you can beat very hard mode. The only thing that is tested is your determination, not your amount of lives that you've accrued. Almost out of slowdown. Don't want to run out entirely. There. Oh. Okay, that blonde guy's truck has been hit by missiles. Let's see who shot him. Hopefully he doesn't stop firing missiles. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to follow him. There. He's a little bit hard to hit, this guy, if I remember right. Just because he's, like, so oblong. And plus you have to keep on constantly jumping so you don't fall. I believe if you fall down, it's not instant death, though. You just get damaged. There are no instant death kills in this game. Which is also nice. Back at you. Did not hit him. Does a oh, no. No, computer, don't do this. Oh, no. Let's see. Alright, computer. No! Damn it, pausing always hurts me. If I get hit one more time, I'm dead. Come on. Concentrate. Oh! Man, that was close. Stupid computer. Alright. I think we're good. I got torn up a little bit, but at least I got a B.
It seems the enemy warship is overflowing with the greatest villains of all time. All who dropped like evil flies in the face of our mighty hero. Even that blonde guy proved his worth, paying the ultimate price to assist our champion. Perhaps he was misjudged. History will never forget the brave sacrifice of whatever his name was. Now our hero must board the warship and take it down alone. But she won't be truly alone if we continue to watch and believe.
Stop exploiting tragedy. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 2 more parts. And while they might not be up on my Patreon right now, they should be up soon, because I want to just get this all done today. I'm going to edit the first one. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That's all I can say. In any case, I am CrossKnights. Thank you very much for watching. And if you are so inclined, check out Bleed 1, link in the description. Later.